Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So we got our great dividend news this morning from YieldMax, and we set a new record in one of our newest funds, the CONY fund. We're over $1. So let's dive right in and go in to all this information. So TSLY, our favorite one, actually stayed steady. It's like 1 cent less, but 57 cents approximately. So we'll take that one. So I'm going to reference Global Newswire here. So monthly dividend distributions announced on TSLY, OARK, APLY, NVDY, AMZY, FBY, GUI, NFLY, CONY, MSFO, DISO, XOMO, and JPMO. So by far, this is a record as far as the number of total funds paying a dividend at this point. More of them are paying. And I have to give credit to some of you in the audience. Some of you called it exactly right. You said that CONY would be over $1, and it was well over $1. So to start off with, in TSLY, we're at 0.5769, so only about 1 cent less than we were a month ago. OARK is about 33 cents. APLY is close to 48 cents. NVDY actually set a new low, but still not bad, 67 cents. And you can see the distribution rates here, 48% for TSLY, 30% for OARK, and APLY, 36.5% for NVDY, still a tremendous yield. And then October 6th, of course, is the X date, like we said the other day. The record date's actually October 10th, and then payment date's October 16th. And then AMZY, 63 cents. That's pretty good for AMZY. FBY, 45 cents. GUI, almost 39 cents. 50 cents for NFLY. And then our record here is an eye-popping $1.21, rounding up, which is a 75%. I need to make sure I put that number 75% in the title. That'll help the views for sure. So yeah, $1.21 is phenomenal. And then the Microsoft fund, 28 cents. The Disney one, 26 cents. ExxonMobil, almost 29 cents. JPMO, 25 cents. And then we have yet to record a dividend in AMDY or PYPY. And we still have a few more on the way. So here is the record. This is a nice table. This is why I chose this article, because they lay this out really well. So for FBY and AMZY, we've only got 2 months of dividend history. NVDY, we have 5 months now. So our highest, we hit almost $1 in July. And then we were really good again in September, but we've fallen back in October. For APLY, it's our 3rd highest. So we've got 5 months of data here also. And then for TSLY and OARK, we already have like 10 months of data. So the highest we ever had for OARK was $1.09, and of course $1.06 for TSLY in July, which we looked like we were rolling in July. And even after that, 83 cents wasn't bad at all in August. So we're only about a penny less, so pretty stable. It may have surprised some of us that we stayed stable despite the drops in Tesla. And then, so actually, GUI and NFLY, this is our 2nd month of dividends for these also. And then for 5 of them, this is a brand new first time that they've ever paid dividends. So all in all, really good. I can't say I'm disappointed, can't complain. And I was able to dollar cost average down in TSLY. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so for the one comment I have here, so CONY did have 45 days, but usually they all do before they start paying out the dividends. But still, it's a record for YieldMax. So while we're at it, let's look at a few of them. I really like this article. And extract from it. And let's go back here. So here we go. Expense ratio is the same for all of them, of course, 0.99%. Goes to cover the hat they sent me and stuff like that. Okay, so these are like disclaimer stuff. You all can read that on your own time if you so desire. Now let's go to a fan favorite, Yahoo Finance, and we will look at, so we closed down today with the market. And I got out of a long-time stock that I've held today based on something the engineer told me. So it was a company called Avid. So I locked in probably a 3 or 4x on it, but could have been a 5 or 6x if I had sold in 2021, but got a little greedy. What do I think about CONY personally? Well, I'd never bought in, so what does that tell you? You bought a ton of NVDY, seems to appreciate very well. Well, look at the record performance that NVIDIA had. Like I tell the story about the call option that I sold out of that I should have held. Um, yeah, so of course, I mean, I'm not surprised that NVDY has done somewhat well given the performance of NVIDIA. CONY, I think Coinbase is way too volatile. I was actually looking this over earlier. Let me just look again real quick here at Coinbase. Let's see. So we've been, yeah, see, we had, I forget when this went public, but July 19th, we were at 110. We fell all the way to 73, below 74. So it has been choppy. And a lot of you called it, so I'll give you credit. But would I buy into this one? This will probably be the highest dividend, which happens to be the first one. So I haven't bought in yet. And at this point, I thought about it, but I ended up just choosing to dollar cost average back into TSLY. And yeah, dividend investor forever pretty much sums up what I just said. Stick to those you can rely on. Yeah, well, TSLY's really the main one I own. Even for that juice dividend, really been losing motivation. Well, yeah, I'm just kind of sticking to one thing, but it's cost me other opportunities for sure. By the way, I want to do an options workshop tomorrow. So I just happened to come across, I did a little more market research than I've normally been doing. And I looked over Raymond James stock, and right now I think it's going to pop back up. So I may do a leap option on it, and I'll let you all know in the Discord, and I'll announce beforehand so we can join in here. And I'm going to pick an option, pick a strike price, pick an expiration date, and see what you all think. Just kind of bounce the idea off of you all. So if it all works out, we could all have ourselves a really nice trade idea. I'm down most on Apple, surprisingly. Apple stock has gone crapola the past 2 months. I know. Tell me about it. Hey, Coach, do you have that Discord link? Is it free to join or only for Patreon members? I'm working on the Patreon. You got to go to the community tab and scroll down and find the link. It's there. You just got to go, again, on the channel page, community tab, scroll until you find it. It's going to be, you're going to have to do some serious scrolling. It's down there a bit. Maybe NVDY will be best then as far as income and appreciation that's dependable and less volatile. We'll see. All right, good. Glad you got it. So you may be the 100th member. We did hit 100, but we had a few fluctuations in our account. So, all right, let's look over here. I'll try to make it an even 10 minutes here. Let's see. All right, so Yahoo Finance, let's just look over. So TSLY is rebounding a little bit. We were down today across the board. Dow, NASDAQ, S&P down slightly. Crude oil's coming down, so that's good for us, right? For now. Let's just look at TSLY, 1432. So I feel like we're about $1 higher than we were a week or two ago. That's always a good sign. If we could get back up to 18, it would be nice to recover that principal. Maybe sell, maybe pull a join Jen and sell out at a high price and then buy back in low. That was a genius move, by the way. So if we could get back to 18, that would be great. We were at 1332, September 18th, and we're recovering a bit. So let's hope by next month, maybe we've recovered even some more. And it would be great to get back to that dollar dividend threshold. So anyway, so those are the dividend announcements we have for the month of October. We have 2 more paydays left in the year for these. Oh, here's CJ, me 120s is respectable. I agree. A lot of you called it. The market has been down, but we get paid big dividends. Always nice, right? And then let's see here. A couple more comments, then I'm going to sign off. Why is this slowing down? Parker says, think I'm going to use TSLY dividend to buy other things, but not selling out of TSLY. I've done that too. I bought Tesla stock with the TSLY dividend. I'll have probably a fatter dividend because I just bought like 10,000 more in it. I'm in Discord looking forward to the convo. Great. Glad you're there. So, all right, you all, just wanted to churn out a quick one. Thank you all for joining, for the 40 of you we had on a moment's notice. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you again. Take care. We will see you all on the flip side. Signing off.